Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Pocket. In today's video, I want to talk about some more stuff from the inclusion of the new set that we've got, the Mythical Island. I am super excited about this. I'm not going to lie, it was getting a little bit stale. I am super excited about this, but there's a few things I want to go through in this one. Also, we do have part 2 of the Venusaur event that I will touch on, and I also want to touch on the PvP event and some strategies that I've been using over there to try and help others out. But the first thing is, over here on PTCG Pocket.gg. I'll leave this linked in the description. They're really good with leaks and stuff like that. I don't know if this is leak. I don't know where this image came from. But this one really gets me excited because this was something I speculated on earlier, like long before when we were talking about potential future sets. When we look in the actual game, like this is how it looks when we go into it. But all of these bad boys, and once again, you know, it's X of 5. I've got to come in here and still finish these damn things on this account. But when we look at our first completion rewards, we were getting, on these ones, we were getting 7-pack hourglasses for the first clear in Expert. On top of that, I just went and added it up. On Intermediate, we were getting, on Advanced, we were getting 5 each one. On Intermediate, we were getting 3 each one. And on Beginner, we were getting 2 on each one. Now, the one thing in this image over here that you might not see is up the top, there is another one above new. You can see the shadow from it, and you can see what looks like. I don't know if this is yellow, meaning electric, or if it's actually dragon. If it's dragon, I am super... Like a Mythical Island, dragons... Like, could we be getting another dragon in this? Like, I don't know, just copium. It's very hard to see. It looks kind of yellow. It looks kind of more on the dragon tinge. I don't know, we'll have to see. That gets me excited nonetheless. But there's at least 4 of them. Now, I'm assuming that we will have, once again, through Beginner, Intermediate, Advanced, and Expert. Now, they could obviously drop it. They could lower the rewards and stuff like that. But the fact that there's the 5 missions and stuff, you've got the first clear rewards clearly stated there, I think they would stick to the standard of what they've been doing. Now, this would give us a total, if you go off the idea that we have 4 new battles with all doing the same numbers in Beginner, Intermediate, Advanced, and Expert, that would mean you get 7 each times 4 on the Expert, which is 28, 5 each times 4 on Advanced, which is 20, 3 each times 4 on the Intermediate, which is 12, and then the Beginners 2 each, giving us 8. That would give us a total of 68 extra hourglasses, which would be fantastic. And this also is a precedent that we can expect now that, once again, this is subject to change because this is all dealing with unofficial information, like even like the cards that they put, they said, you know, subject to change and stuff like that. But if this happens, that means we're getting a good influx of packs at the start of each expansion, which I really do like. I like that idea of getting, because otherwise you kind of get boned and you can get left without. So I do think giving players that extra influx at the start, really, really nice. Because when we look at it, like 68 is not a crazy amount. When you look at it, you effectively get 2 per day. You get 24 hourglasses worth every day. So the passive, I've always asked this question: is the passive income really good, or is the hourglass income really low, or is it just balanced? I don't know, but that is something to look at. Now, the other thing that I want to mention, like I said, this one above Mew got me really excited for another maybe hype card. I don't think any of the cards that we see in the list, I don't think any of them match like the hype electric card. So we'll have to wait and see. But the other thing is we've got Blue and Pidgeot EX decks. So that confirms that we do get a Pidgeot EX. I'm curious to see, maybe we run Pidgeot EX and Pidgeot in a deck, and then you can have it switching. I'm hoping Pidgeot EX has an ability. Maybe it's like a searching ability. Not searching, but like add a random X like this to your hand or something like that. I'm hoping it has something like that. We will have to wait and see, but I'm super excited to see the rest of these cards. But I just wanted to highlight that because I think it's really good that they are implementing this, giving these extra battles with new expansion sets, meaning we can get at least some packs to open at the start of a new expansion set, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Pair that with the fact that we're also getting, you know, an extra pack each day for a bit. That means we are getting, you know, just a nice little bonus to open packs at the start of a set. And I think that's really key for not only getting the cards to be able to compete, but also for just the experience of the game. So the next thing I want to jump into is that pretty much covers everything I wanted to go through there. Like I said, I'm super excited about it. I will do more videos about the cards and stuff like that as they come out and we see more. But the other thing that I wanted to mention was, first of all, with the PvP event going on, me personally, when I did it on this account, I tried a Starmie deck. I lost to Pika first battle. I tried a Marowak deck. I ran into a Venusaur first battle. Then I just went the Charizard Arcanine deck and I clapped through it 5 in a row straight away. But what I do now is, if I say I'm busy, and I don't have time to, and I'm not actually playing proper games and I'm just trying to do my daily thanks. If I'm just doing my daily thanks, I will just jump into event match and I will just spam and I will just enter the battles and then leave. People, if they're still trying to get their records up, they're surely going to give you thanks for that. And it's a way for me to just give them a win whilst trying to get my thanks. That is what I've been doing. I figure it's a courtesy because the event is kind of, I've seen a lot of complaints about it because RNG can just shaft you out of this event. And if you have bad RNG, you could spend forever. Even if you're playing a decent deck doing pretty well, you can just get boned. So giving people a couple free wins, you could make their day. The other thing I do is, if I'm testing a deck, I will do it in the event match. And if I see them have the badge before the battle, I will try and win. If I see them not have the badge, I will play it out, but I will forfeit before the end of the battle. That way I'm practicing my decks, but I'm also giving people some wins. So if you want to be a courteous person and do that kind of stuff, you can. Obviously, it lowers your win count on your actual account, but at the end of the day, I don't really care about that. And it gives you a bit less experience. I'm just happy to help people out during this event because I've seen a lot of people with complaints about the event. Now, the other thing that we do have in the game that just dropped half an hour before I started recording this video is part 2 of the Venusaur event. So make sure you're still going in, doing all your wonder picks. I'm hanging out for another good wonder pick. There's not much that I need in the game left anymore to get the Mew card. I'm super close on this free-to-play account. But yeah, jump in. Make sure you keep doing your wonder picks. We do have new missions tied into it. If we jump over here and we go to event, as you can see, we've got a whole new roster of event missions that you can go ahead and complete. Once again, fairly simple stuff. Collect 15 one diamond cards, collect 5 lightning type cards. They're all easy things to do, but you obviously want to do it. You want to be getting your wonder picks done as well. So you can go ahead and you can exchange over at the shop. If we jump over to the shop, you can see, once again, we get some pretty good rewards. I've always been a Charizard person, but Venusaur's just always been a cool Pokemon. He just hasn't quite fit the bill as a Charizard for me as a kid. But once again, you want to get all these things. They look pretty cool. I do like the playmat as well, with the Pidgey in there and stuff like that. So definitely cool little pickups. I do like these events where you can get some of this stuff for free. So it's super nice. Obviously, I exchanged all the early stuff, so you can go ahead and pick up them. So make sure you keep logging in regularly, doing your wonder picks, getting the extra ones. Obviously, doing just your general packs will get you across the line for a bunch of those missions and will get you everything that you need to get. So that is that one. Once again, that's pretty much everything that I want to go through. We've got the Venusaur Wonder Pick Part 2 event that has now started. PvP still ongoing. If you want to be a generous person to some people and give them some wins, that is what I have been doing. And once again, this new set has got me super excited with the possibilities of what could come in it. But dude, I'm just, I've needed new cards. I am super excited. I'm honestly super excited about Vaporeon. Now, obviously, Vaporeon is a stage 1, so you do need to evolve the Eevee. Could make it for some awkward plays, but I just feel like this kind of card opens the door to playing some more flexible water decks where you can run more Pokemon than just a bunch of trainers. So I really do like what this set could do. Now, I don't think this set is going to completely break things. Dedenne is like a buff to Pikachu deck. Mew is honestly a buff to Mewtwo decks for the mirror match, I guess. It's not going to work too well in everything else, but as in against the Pika, because you lose out. I could honestly see some people, if Charizard gets higher usage in tournaments, I could see people using the dual color, the fire and psychic Mewtwo EX deck with Mew so that they have something for the Charizard. I don't know. Maybe it could be a thing. I'm just cooking here. I'm absolutely cooking. And also, Aerodactyl, I do think there is some value in the Aerodactyl in a setup deck. You getting the old Amber in there just so you have the the fossil plays to avoid Sabrinas. But if you do get it into the Aerodactyl, some decks, I think we need to wait for a full meta deck that has the active spot Pokemon doing linear plays. Like if Marchamp was the meta deck and you're just going in with Marchop, going and evolving into Marchoke, then Marchamp, and that was your play. I think there's too many pivots, too many other options for people. But I do think Aerodactyl will be a fun one to test some decks with, and we will do some fun stuff. But that is everything I wanted to go through, guys. guys. Let me know. Are you guys excited? Have you guys had a newfound invigoration? Because like it was getting a little bit drier, I'm not gonna lie, but now I am super excited. And then we've got the new bigger set coming in January as well, which will be just like even more excitement. So I am absolutely pumped for this, but I'm gonna shut up now. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.